Well, hello everyone. I'm April, and today I want to share with you how I read over 100 books in a year with a full-time job and a baby. Let's get into it. So last year, I read 114 books, and that is over 2 books a week. Just some background on me. I have a full-time job and I have a toddler. I also have this YouTube channel, Getting Huggo with It. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. I also have Patreon. I just started that last year. So life is really busy, but I still have managed to, really read quite a bit of books. So I want to share with you my little tips and tricks on how to read more. So the first thing I do is I listen to audiobooks. Lord love an audiobook. Now I listen to audiobooks all the time, no matter what I'm doing. I am most likely listening to an audiobook simultaneously. I also listen on a bit of a higher speed. I know a lot of people will read just at the regular speed. I am someone who will go for 1.5 speed or even up to 2 depending on the narrator. And one thing that I do to ensure that I have some mood reading in my life when it comes to audiobooks is I have a little section on my Overdrive app where I store all of the books that I would love to read on audio at some point. And so I store them all there. And then when I finish an audiobook, I just pop over to that section on the Overdrive app and I can see what's available. Sometimes if I'm physically reading a book that is a thriller, I'll go for historical fiction over on audio. It's nice to have variety, I would say. And having that has allowed me to, mood read and enjoy what I'm reading on audio. It also helps if you have a good narrator. If you don't have a good narrator, ditch it and maybe read it physically instead. But a good narrator is key to enjoying audiobooks. The other thing I do is I read everywhere I go. Literally, if I'm getting ready in the morning, doing my skincare, doing my makeup, if I am cleaning, if I'm, just emptying the dishwasher or doing a deep clean of the bathroom, I am listening to an audiobook. I also listen to an audiobook when I commute. Some people have longer commutes than I do. Mine is like 5-minute drive, 10 minutes max. So it's not a long commute, but it still allows me to read as I go. I'll even read when I'm doing like a little workout. If I'm lifting weights or doing a little ab routine, I'll listen to an audiobook. And all of those little pockets of time of reading helps me read so many books. My other little trick is I go to bed really early and I go and read in bed. So unless it's bachelor night, because I am a fan, other than that, I will go upstairs, put my daughter to bed. She goes to bed around 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30, and then I'll make my way to my bedroom, make it super cozy, and start reading. And so I can get a good 3 hours of reading in a night if I'm dedicated and don't scroll through my phone, which sometimes happens. But when I am really interested in what I'm reading, it's very easy to put my phone away and just sit and read in bed, which is probably my favorite location to read anyway. Speaking of the bedroom, I really set the mood, but not in that way. So I use my Echo Dot to really set the tone. I will make it cozy in my bedroom, perfect for reading. The light isn't too dark, it's not too bright. It's just the perfect amount. And I control all of that with my Echo Dot. But I also put on classical music on my Echo Dot. I will put away my phone and have it charging. It's not so far away, unfortunately, that I don't find myself scrolling sometimes. But when I'm very, very good, and I try to be good more often than not, I'll put my iPhone away to charge and I listen to classical music and I read. It's also nice because I can still like find out the time and all of those things. All of those reasons that you would reach for your phone, I feel like having the Echo Dot in my reading location has actually helped me not to scroll, not to pick up my phone. Now, this one might sound really obvious, but I prioritize reading. And I do think that having a Booktube channel has helped with that, because if I don't read, then I won't really have much content for you. And so that prompts me to pick up books. Now, I will be honest, sometimes that pressure can throw me into a slump. Sometimes if I feel like I have to read a certain book or I have to read this many books in a month, that can actually work against me. But I think having a Booktube channel and having access to all of the books that I do, I just do read more and I prioritize my reading in my life. It's a source of comfort and escapism from this crazy world. And I just really, really love it. Another tip I have is following really amazing people, whether it's on Booktube or on Bookstagram. When you follow influencers who have amazing reading taste, and time after time, when you pick up their book suggestions and you read a book and it's a 5-star or even a 4-star read, you learn that you can trust their recommendations, and then it's kind of easy to go to the bookstore and find a book that you know you'll like because Jen Campbell liked it or Lauren from Lauren and the Books liked it. It just helps to have certain people in your feed, whether it's Instagram or YouTube or wherever, that you trust. That helps a lot to pick up good books that will make you want to read more and want to read more of their suggestions. Another tip I have is setting easy to achieve goals. I set myself a 52 book goal over on Goodreads every year. It doesn't fail. Whether I read over 100 books, whether I read 70 something books, I know I personally can achieve 52 books. And that will be completely different for different people. Maybe your goal should be 12 books, 1 book a month. That is reasonable and that is very good. But when you set a goal too high, sometimes the pressure to achieve that is too much. And then you stop and then you get into a slump. So make it easy on yourself. At least that is what I have found has really helped me. Yes, I may have set my goal to 52 last year, but I read 114. So I very much outdid that goal. And I'm telling you, when you reach your goal in the year, it is such an amazing feeling. And then it feels like anything you read after that is just gravy. It's just the cherry on top, you know? So setting a realistic and very easy to achieve goal has been one of the ways that I feel has definitely helped me read more. My last tip and the last thing that has worked for me is making TBRs with a lot of flex. I find when you create a reading list that you want to read, whether it's month to month or season to season, however you do it, sometimes the pressure can be very real. I personally pick a few prompts every month, and then I choose books based on those prompts, which is a lot of fun for me. But I don't just choose one book for a prompt, I choose multiple books for a prompt, so that whenever I go to my TBR, pile of books for that month, I'm not pigeonholed into reading a certain book. I have options, but not too many options. But I have enough options that I know I can go to my TBR pile and I will find something that I'm very excited to read. I hope that including a couple of these tips in your life may help you read more every year. Let me know in the comments below if you have any tips and tricks about reading more through the year. I would love to know. Every little bit helps. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye, guys. All right, with 15,000 subscribers just around the corner, this is your chance to win a $150 Amazon gift card. It's in Canadian because I am Canadian. And I hope that one of you will be able to buy all sorts of lovely books from your wish list with it. Now, in order to win, you need to first be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and also leave a comment in the comments below. After we hit 15,000 subscribers, I am going to pick a random video, randomize the comments, and pick a winner. So the more videos you watch, the more comments you leave, the more chances that you are going to have to win. Good luck to all of my bookish friends out there.